Hi guys, welcome back. So we are just going to do a little bit of a no cost or low cost ways to work out. I did a poll a couple days ago and the people who did answer said that they did want more weight loss content. So I decided that these were going to be how I work out and get sufficient workouts in without spending $1 in the gym. So I had a gym membership and I hated it mainly because it was a half an hour drive to go every day. So unless I could line it up with the day I worked, it was no point because I wasn't going to spend a half an hour driving there, work out, and then drive home. It wasn't cost effective. So I am going to show you guys the top 5 tips that I have for working out on a budget or with no budget. So also welcome if you are new to the channel. My name is Hannah and I'm just a girl doing girly things, and today's girly thing is teaching you how to work out without spending more than $10. And to some that could make or break them wanting to actually work out. So I'm going to show you the top 5 things that I have learned to utilize and we'll go from there. So step number 1 is cardio. Any at-home cardio, walking, biking, walking your dog, walking your kids. Either way, any cardio you can do at home is fantastic. For me, I literally stand in my sunroom where I am right now and I do my little hot girl walks. I throw on a podcast or an album and I just walk in my little sunroom with my windows open to get my fresh air, and then I don't have to risk falling outside because that's a good chance. So, but lately what I've been doing is I have this little backpack. I wanted a weighted vest, but I refused to pay the prices for them. So I filled this with a bunch of cans that I had in my house. And if I need a can, I just replace it with one that I'm not using at the moment, but I know where all of them are if I need it. I'm whipping this around. I'm going to whip myself, so I'm going to keep my hand down. But weighted vest, heck no. I didn't have the money. I didn't want the funds. So I filled a cooler bag that I had already owned, so cost $0, with cans I already owned. So again, cost $0. I didn't have to go buy anything for it, and if I need to, I just take out of it, and there we go. I also like to do housework with this on because it kind of just keeps your heart rate up, because this is probably like 20-30 pounds of cans on my back. So it just kind of ups you, keeps you going, keeps your cardio and your heart rate going. So that is number 1, is get your cardio in, because you can do it for free at home. You do not need a walking pad. You do not need to even drive anywhere. If you got a backyard or just a spot in your house where you can just stand and walk, do it. So number 1, free cardio. Number 2, jump rope. I feel like that can also kind of go into cardio, but I'm putting it in its own little category. I bought this for $1 at a dollar store. And granted, I haven't been able to jump rope because it's been winter and then I fractured my arm and my wrist. So jump rope hasn't been in for me at the moment. But now that I'm in physio, I'm working towards jump rope again because I would also like to really work on my jumping. I don't have good joints, so we're going to work on that. But jump rope, relatively quite cost effective. You can get them at thrift stores, dollar stores. I don't know, you could probably borrow one from a neighbor kid, whatever you do. They're like $3, okay? Low cost. Number 3, my suggestion is to find out if your city has a outdoor workout equipment area. In all 3 of the previous cities that I have lived in the last couple years since COVID, there has been a workout outdoor playground. I'm going to call it that. I don't know, equipment, whatever, but usually has like some basic exercise equipment, pull-up bars, other bars and stuff like that, basic machines. There isn't actually like weights on them, but it gives the motions, and sometimes that's all you need. I know like it's great for like lower income, or if it's near a park and you have kids, you can just go send your kid to play on the swings while you sit over there and you work on your stuff. You're already going there, so why not add in something for you as well? Or just go play in the park with your kids, because that's great too. I don't have that. I don't have kids or a dog anymore, so I just do my own thing in my house. So, but that is relatively free or low cost. Number 4 is if you have the option, for me, okay, I have 4 sets of weights. I have one singular 5-pound dumbbell, but I do have 2 5-pound kettlebells. I have inherited a few of them. I've been given them by my mother-in-law or my father-in-law after he passed. We inherited some of his as well. So I have 1 5-pound dumbbell, 2 5-pound kettlebells. I have a set of 8-pound dumbbells and a set of 10 pounds. And then I think John has a 15 pound, a 20 pound, and a 25 pound set. So between the two of us, there's like 8 sets. But we've really only paid for a couple of them ourselves. I think I bought 1 kettlebell and the 8 pound set. So we haven't really spent much on weights, but generally you can find them pretty cheap. I think Walmart, it's usually about $1 a pound. So if you buy like a 5 pound, you're looking at like $5-ish. Like thrift stores sometimes get them. Or if you don't even want to spend any money, you can literally fill something with water. Something heavy, a water bottle. Like if you got a 1 liter water bottle, fill that. Or if you have like the 1 gallon milk plastic containers, fill it with water. It makes it heavy. And then you can just use those to do your weights. Free or low cost as you can get for that. And then you don't have to spend the money to go to the gym. Like I was spending $25 a month on the gym, and I had to align it to days that I worked because I wasn't spending the extra money on gas to go into town. But then obviously that threw off the amount of time that I was home because I was having to drive there. So if I just did it here, that was my thing, cost effective. I didn't want to spend the time or money to go. So I just do it all at home. And number 5, I had it and I'm losing it. Give me a second. It'll come back. I'm literally brain farting. Give me 2 seconds. All right, we're back. I remembered what it was. It's YouTube. Do YouTube videos. You can find workouts for high intensity training. You can find Pilates workouts, yoga workouts, basic body weight workouts. I found dance workouts. Huge shout out there to Moves by Molly. I love her. Or Moves with Molly, something like that. I love her. Okay, she's great. She was like a cheerleader for one of the football teams, and now she does a YouTube where she teaches dance routines to a bunch of songs. They're not even like hard. It's literally just to get movement in. She's a girl's girl. I love her. She's great. I will find her page and I will put it somewhere in the description so you guys can find her. But literally YouTube workouts, that has gotten me through so many things. Like if I only have 10 minutes, I'm going to literally go on YouTube and I'm just going to type in 10-minute workout. Or when I lived in an apartment, it was apartment friendly workouts. If you want to stand, you can type in standing workouts. Whatever you want, there is a YouTube for it, and you do not have to pay to go to a trainer or a class because it's right there. It's on your TV, it's on your phone, you're already utilizing those things, you've already paid for them. Use it, okay? And YouTube, then you are supporting the creators that are doing it as well. It helps pay their bills. It's saving money in your pocket, but while you're still doing it, okay? So 5 ways. You got your cardio, you got your jump rope, you got your weights, you got your equipment, or your free equipment, and then you've got your YouTube. 5 ways, and barely any of them, like you barely have to spend any money to do it. You can utilize ways to make things for free at home if you need to. I mean, heck, even if you didn't want the workout equipment, if you can find somewhere in your house where you can just hang and do some pull-ups, do it. I don't have that option because my house is not built like that, and I have nothing in my backyard, but there is a school down the road from me that has pull-up bars. So if I really want to start working on my pull-ups when my arm is cleared by my physiotherapist, that's where I will be going, is to go literally walk down there, do my cardio to get there, do some pull-ups and walk home. So yeah, 5 low cost or cheap ways that you can work out without having to spend a gym membership. If you've made it through this video, I appreciate you. If you find any tips like this that you have that you can suggest, leave them in the comments below because this seems to be what people really want to learn about. So I love to hear what other things you guys are doing, because as a frugal girly like myself, I don't want to spend $25 a month. And that was in the big city. Now my gyms in my town that I live in now, I'm looking at 70 to 80 bucks a month, and I refuse to pay that. I refuse to pay almost $100 a month to go sweat in some other building where I can sweat at home in the comfort of my own home. So, but if you like this, leave a comment with your favorite tip that you got out of this, or leave a comment with a tip that you have to help somebody else. If you're not subscribed, I would truly appreciate it. I do have a goal to hit 100 subscribers by June, which gives me 12 whole days, and I'm sitting at 37. So I would appreciate it, because I do know that like 80% of you who watch are not subscribed but returning, so it would mean the world to me. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a lovely day. The sun is still shining, so I am going to go read on my porch with another cold tea, I guess, and enjoy a lovely holiday Monday. I love you all. Bye!